Corey and I are in the kitchen this evening whipping up something we hope will be good. We don't know. Today for supper it'll just be me and Corey and Katie. Katie's on baby patrol. She's got the babies. And she said hi. She's in the living room on baby patrol. So me and Corey both have been wanting to try this soup. You've probably seen it on YouTube and different places, where they just roast a bunch of different vegetables on a sheet pan and then they blend it all together. And then they add, you know, whether it's chicken stock or vegetable stock or something like that. Some of them I think add coconut cream, coconut milk. So we're just going to make it up as we go anyway, but we are going to roast. We've got some of the butternuts we grew, some of the sweet potatoes, some of the first parsnips, which look kind of pitiful, but we're going to do them anyway, and some of our carrots, and then some of the garlic that we grew. So we're going to roast all that. What else are we going to roast? Oh, we have two, let me get those. The last 2 tomatoes from this year's garden. So we're just going to roast them and throw them in there too. It's going to be a medley of flavors.
Should be good though.
Should be, yeah. I think so. We don't know. What do we know, right, Corey? We did make a... I'll show it to you here. And I didn't show how to make it because I've never made it before, but just a loaf, I guess that's what you call it, of rustic bread. It looks really pretty, don't it, Corey? We've not cut it, so we don't know. But I will put the link in the description below for the website where I found it. And I literally just searched for easy, quick, rustic bread in a Dutch oven. I think I put that in there. So we'll see if the bread's good. We hope it will be. It looks like it would be good. But our thought is we could eat the soup, have the bread with it, except Katie, she's not eating bread. She'll have to eat something else. But and then also I got, while I was outside in the rain, it's raining a little bit today, I got some of our oregano. We were looking for some kind of spices to put on it. Of course we've got dried spices, but we were looking for herbs and still in the garden. Really all we have left is like lemon balm. What else did I say, Corey? Dill and sage, which we're not sure that would go with it. But, oh, I have thyme. What about that?
Thyme would probably be
okay,
good.
well, I just now thought of that. I need to go right back out here and get some thyme. So we may just put thyme over top of the vegetables for some flavor. And, of course, we got the dried. But I also got some kale and some mustard greens. Corey said we could...
Do you want this one skinned, I guess?
Sure.
Since we did both of them?
Yeah, skinned. You skinned that one for me.
Yeah.
Corey said we could use the greens and like saute them, maybe with some more onions and maybe even some more garlic, and then we could have our bowl of soup. We could kind of put that in the middle. That's our thought.
That would be tasty.
I see some people put like pine nuts and stuff like that. We don't have any of them, but we do have some. I think I have some sunflower seeds. You could put sunflower seeds in it if you wanted to. So I don't know, Corey, what do you think about this?
I think it'd be good. I think it's, I mean, all these are good ingredients on their own, so putting them together ought to make them better, right?
I think so. I think so. Are we going to put chicken stock in it to kind of mix it up?
Can't go wrong with chicken
So I have
stock.
I have some in the freezer, but I also just have a carton of the, what's it called, Corey?
Kettle and Fire?
Kettle and Fire or something. That's what I drink a lot of times for breakfast, so I guess we could just use that. I have beef stock too, though. You think chicken?
Mom, there's beef stock in the refrigerator thawed.
Okay,
Okay,
Katie's
well,
telling
maybe we
me
should
there's
use
some
that
beef
then.
stock that her and Matt made.
We probably need more than that, but
Well, we might use beef
Just
and
beef
chicken,
and chicken,
since we're
yeah.
just making this up as we go. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
that'd be a good
Nothing wrong
idea.
with
It
that.
needs to be used.
So while Corey's doing this, I'm going to run back out and get some of the thyme, and then I'll be right back.
Watch out for the garden monsters while you're out there.
Okay, I will. Watch out.
Unless you want me to just entertain these folks.
Well, you just entertain them and go right ahead.
Before Mom left, she said, well, we can cut this part out, Corey. And I said, unless you want me to entertain these folks. And she said, go ahead and entertain them. So, y'all can hang out with me while I'm peeling this squash here. We've had some unusually, I would say, warm weather for this time of year. It's not typically this warm, still in November, but it makes me think about the hurricane victims and how a lot of people are living in tents, and so I'm thankful that it's this warm, and I hope that it will stay warm as long as possible for those people who are having to live in their tents. And of course we got to keep praying for all of those people from both hurricanes, from Milton and Helene, all over the southeast. talked to the folks while you were gone.
Oh, well, good. Smell this.
Ooh, that smells like citrusy.
I know. I think it's lemon thyme.
Lemon thyme.
I think we should just drizzle the olive oil on it and maybe cut these in.
Maybe cut those in half. Yeah, maybe just drizzle the olive oil on it.
And just set the tomatoes there, I guess, whole. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
And let's see, let me cut these. Set it out. Our winter squash this year is kind of pitiful, but
Still tastes good though.
yeah. It already smells good, just cutting the onion, and we got these spices. I'll let you do the spoon. There you go, Corey.
Here's the baby in there.
Throw
There
maybe
are both babies in there. Is he getting hungry, Katie? He may be just fighting sleep.
What do you think about peeling them or leaving them on there? What do you think?
I think it's okay to just leave them in there. Their skin's not as thick as what was on this.
Some of the sweet potatoes I thought would be good for this I got were ones that really didn't get very big. Like this one looks kind of like a snake. But the inside of them will be really, really tasty. Somebody may be hungry. Corey may have to skip out.
Hey, Katie.
on me.
Katie? Do you think he's hungry? But you can't hear me over that noise, the white noise. Or green noise.
Okay, Corey's being called, so I'm going to finish this part. And then maybe she can come back after that. I think our pan maybe got too many vegetables for our pan. Maybe we can squeeze it in though. Trade places. The garlic cloves in here. Put them around. Boy, it looks pretty. They say we do eat with our eyes too. Oh, okay. Hey, Corey. Corey had to go back for babies. So, what do you think? I should.
Yeah, I would drizzle that, and then you could do some of the herbs and spices. That sure is beautiful.
Oh, I know. It's so pretty. That's one of the reasons I was so enticed, and I think Corey too, by watching the videos of people doing this, is because they're before they put it in the oven, it looks so pretty, and it looks so simple.
About it or like that, and it's pretty neat.
Reckon that's enough.
Yeah. Well, one thing about the butternut squash is I love the taste of them, and I would like to use them more, but you get kind of intimidated because they're a lot to kind of handle, but not
when
recipe.
when they grow. Well, yeah, too. I thought you was going to say not when they're this little, when they grow so tiny.
Well, I mean, I guess that's part of it too, but in this recipe where you can just do them like that and not have to cut them into pieces, it's easier.
So salt, pepper, and then what else do we want?
Some of those fresh herbs.
Let's have some of the thyme and the. Let me do the pepper first. Good.
What do you think is the prettiest thing on that pan?
What do I think's the prettiest?
Yeah. Sweet potatoes. And the parsnips.
I don't know, but the tomatoes are awful pretty too, though.
Yeah.
That's our last two tomatoes. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. Last two
I
for
love
this
the
year.
squash. The squash is
So,
really cool.
you think oregano?
Yeah, not too much because it's pretty strong, but I'd sprinkle some here and there.
Where'd you find that oregano growing?
I found it deep. Is there some in the flower bed up here? And it was way underneath all the weeds. That's how it's still
that's
alive.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
thought there might
Sheltered.
be. Yeah, it was sheltered from the frost.
it's awesome.
I don't know if I'm really hitting the stuff. All mine's falling in the
Well,
cracks.
even if it's on the thing, it'll still bake.
Yeah,
if
you
it's on
can.
the pan.
And then when we go to
Mix it all
blend
up.
it, yeah, you can just get it off there too.
Gosh, it smells so good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the thyme, you think? Too?
Yeah, I just sprinkle it in there. You ever hear little Woody in the? Yeah, you probably hear his little noises.
Woodrow's noises.
And
Iris liking me too. Yeah. Okay. I think this is good, and then we're gonna bake it or roast it for about what, Corey, 400 for or 425 or something for about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Make sure that it gets those. See, I'll give you a close-up view though, because this is just so pretty. I don't know if it'll turn out to be any good or not, but we'll see about that. Think that's enough?
I think so.
Okay. Let's give you a close-up view and then we'll put it in the oven. Makes such a beautiful, beautiful pan of this goodness. And I wish you could smell it. All the oregano, that thyme, and then the onions and the garlic even. But even the butternut and carrots and parsnips. Parsnips have a real strong scent to them too. So all of it together just smells so good. And I hope it will equal a really good supper. I'm going to go ahead and cook our greens that we're going to put in top of the soup. In this pan, I've got some olive oil and I've got some bacon grease. I kind of mixed it both together. And I'm going to put my onion in there. I love to cook greens long and slow, like with hog jowl or side meat, most often fat back, or even bacon. But I like them sometimes just sauteed like this too, and I think this will be good for the soup that we're going to have. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm probably going to add even some garlic in this too. I've been cutting up the greens. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic real quick, stir it around a minute or so, and then I'm just going to start adding the greens. I may need to add some more oil too. We'll see. It's just a mixture of turnip greens and kale. I'm going to add a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. Sometimes I add just a tad of water. I think I'll do that. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. Just kind of let it continue to cook while we're waiting on the roasted vegetables and to finish the soup. Okay, I've got them out of the oven. Corey got called away again. She was in here and we were both debating on what we should do. We're wondering if we should have peeled stuff now. It's too late for that. So everything looks really good, but we wonder about like the onion and places that kind of got burned a little bit just because we roasted it, you know, that high heat for that long of time. If we should remove part of that because maybe it would be bitter. Maybe it would add flavor though. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to start. I've got me a pot here. I'm just going to start adding stuff in it. I know with the squash, whew, that's easy. I can just throw them down in there. Maybe I'll cut this little tiny part that's burned off. It's kind of got some wonderful juice inside there. I'm going to leave it. And I don't know. I seen some of the videos that I seen, people left their peelings on and then other people took it off. I guess it would be good as far as to think about vitamins and stuff. I mean, the nutrition's often in the peels. Of course, I'm not waiting because I want to eat, but it's very hot. There's another little squash, some thyme on it. another one. Carrots, I'm just going to kind of chop them up, throw them in. I'm going to try to do nothing to them. Hot, 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 hot. If I waited till everything cooled off, it'd be much easier. Who wants to wait, right? I don't know about the onions, if I should just... Corey got the scissors out, said I could just trim them. I don't know, maybe I'm just going to put that whole one in there. And maybe just keep the... Maybe I should use her method of scissors, might be easier. I know that brown part's going to impart flavor. I just don't want those little parts that look like they're really crispy. Afraid they'll make it bitter. No, maybe I should have left all the skins on them now, I'm thinking. So the parsnips seem really tough. I'm wondering if I should peel them just slightly. Whew, they're hot too. I have Miss Cindy's Vitamix. It was hers. I could put it in there, but Corey said she thought she would just use the... See this one, this parsnip's really tough. Or if I should just pull that one out and try to get the insides out. It's woody. If I should use the Vitamix or if I should... Corey said I should just use the... We have a immersion blender. But I should just use that. That's just way too woody. Wish we'd had more tomatoes, but it's kind of like just making it out of what we had on hand is kind of fun too, though. Whew, tomato is hot. Now the garlic. I think I've got a garlic hiding over here. Yep. There's another piece of carrot. Let's see. Oh, that one kind of burned up. Let's see. I don't think I put enough oil on my garlic. I love on the videos they just squeeze theirs out. Mine's not actually working like that though. Some of them have cooked too hard. That one's got really, really hard. So let's see if these are any better. I might should have just done the cloves and not left them whole like this. Ooh, that one come out nicely. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to pull from the bottom. Ooh, that one's nicely too. Instead of trying to open them, that's working much better to just open at the bottom. I bet this one would have squirted out if I'd squeezed it maybe. Okay. That's all of it. On the bright side, the bread is really, really good and the greens are really good, so at least those will be good. Now, let me see if I can lift this up and show you. You can see that's what all this stuff looks like. So I'm going to get my immersion blender and I guess I'm going to get the chicken stock. Oh, and the beef stock that Katie and Matt made. So maybe I'll start with the beef stock and then maybe see if I need to add some more chicken stock. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm gonna add some of the stock. I don't know how much, I guess I'll just add it all. Why not, right? And then I'm gonna do some blending. Just have it, and I've already got it on my cord. Pretty sure I've got it on my face too.
I don't see any, but...
Should we taste? I see some garlic up there that's fell off.
It does look good. Is it good?
It's pretty good. I was afraid, let me get you a spoon. I was afraid
that... feed it to me because I'm holding the passed out baby.
I was afraid that it would not be...
Is it hot?
You know, no, it ain't hot at all. Let me put this in your mouth.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
It is.
I mean, I don't know if we need anything else. It's pretty thick though. So would you add any? I don't even, I'm almost afraid to do anything because it's so good.
I know, it's pretty good.
It is thick though. It's not like really a. It's more like weepy mashed potatoes.
Yeah. I would add maybe some of the coconut milk if we have some.
You think so?
I think so, and just see what happens. I mean, because the texture that we're trying to achieve is
More velvety than this.
more velvety, maybe.
Oh my goodness, it's so good though. You want to taste, Katie?
It ain't got no butter or nothing like that in it.
No butter.
No, I can't eat it. How are we tasting it?
We'll
Well, I got a spoon. I'm gonna get you one. Olive oil and the beef
Just give me a little
stock.
bit, just in case I don't like it.
Oh, it's pretty
really
good.
good. I think you'll like it. Pretty good.
Corey thinks we should put coconut milk in it. Do you think so or no? I know. I'm just about don't want to do nothing to
I
mess
say
it
salt
up.
it. Make it saltier. Katie likes a lot of salt though, so maybe not. But
So add some salt. And what do you think about the coconut milk?
I don't know, man, that's good.
I know. It's unbelievable.
like
It's so
the-
good.
It's just like the more you sit here and kind
I
of,
know.
You're like, ooh.
you're like, golly.
It's really, and I was afraid it'd be like, good, but not just out of this world. But it
My
pretty
gosh,
much is.
that's literally some of
It's
the
so
best.
good.
I don't know what would happen. Like if you add coconut milk, what's going to happen? Will it be coconutty?
Should we get out a little bit and
Yeah,
put a
maybe get
tiny
a
bit
little
of
in
coconut
yeah.
milk
That's a good idea.
and put it in here
And then
and
add the coconut milk.
add a little bit of coconut milk.
About like that, I guess, and then see. Did it
The
change at
texture got way
all? Way thinner.
thinner, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a thick soup, but way thinner. Okay, let's taste, and then I'll have to get y'all a spoon. I don't even think it done anything to it. I mean, it thinned it, but I don't think it.
It didn't make it too much of a taste.
No.
Which I mean, it's
I
probably
just
good,
can't-
right? Because we don't want it to
Can't
taste too
believe
much like
that that's
coconut.
good. Well, that's unsweetened coconut milk too.
I can taste the coconut a little, but it ain't too much.
Run
I
down
like
spoons.
Because even though it's unsweetened coconut, it made it taste just a tiny bit sweet.
I can't really taste that much of a difference. It's just the texture's changed. It's thinner.
I kind of think the texture's better than I don't know.
I don't know whether it's so good though.
So should I? Y'all tell me. Should I add it?
If you do, I would add, for that amount, I would add like a 1/4 cup and see.
Well, I mean, I added. That would have been. I think it'd be more than a 1/4 cup because I added probably almost a 1/4 cup to that, and that was just a tiny bit.
Okay, add like 1/2 cup to this.
Tell me when.
About right there. Mama's just gonna keep on pouring.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And then would you do that immersion blender in a couple more times, you
I
think?
could, yeah.
Really kind of blend it through. What's the first thing that you
There's
taste?
a-
Is
yeah,
sweet
there's
potato,
a-
I think.
I think that it's
We got a lump.
I think that's the parsnip.
That just didn't really want
They were really woody.
to. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Punchy.
Yeah.
Punchy party.
Alright, I'm gonna carry the sleeping baby away though before you start it.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, go.
I'm down to using a fork now, and I also want to see if I think that parsnip, there it is, it's just not gonna, emulsify, it's just too woody. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's just really, really good. You can see a lot of the little places like there, those dark places. That's those bits of peeling that I left. I didn't get all the peelings, and then those kind of charred places. But I think it's fine. And I think I'd call it done. I think that's it. Looks like a feast. I'm gonna put some of mine on my bread there with some greens and the stuff and the sunflower seeds.
I like that.
I can have it all over my face though.
This is real different from what we're used to eating.
It is totally different, but really neat that so much of it come from our yard. Of course, not the bread or the sunflower seeds, but or not even the onions. Corey had to run home and get the onions. I was totally out, but really neat that a lot of it did. And I just thought this would be so-so, the soup. It is so good though, isn't it?
That kale really takes it to the next level.
It's kale and turnip greens. This is really, I mean, I just can't say enough about it. It's so good. Now I wonder, you'll have to tell us if you've tried it, how the flavors would change depending on what other vegetables you used. Like one of the ones I watched used a lot of tomatoes. So we only had 2 little small ones. Some of the ones I watched used peppers, and we decided we didn't want to use any peppers. I had 1 or 2, but we didn't use them. Of course, you could use orange taters instead of the sweet taters.
That would change it, yeah.
So really interesting. Cauliflower, that was another thing I seen a lot of people use, but we didn't have that. Broccoli, of course. You could do cabbage. I bet cabbage would be good. Anyway, really good. Kind of an experiment, but really nice to do this for our girls' night. And we can't say girls' night no more though, because there's 2 boys.
2 boys.
2 boys. But really fun. And I know Austin and Matt will really love this too.
Austin will
So
love this.
we will definitely be making it again. You can hear we're being called, or Corey's being called. We're always glad when you stop by to help us celebrate Appalachia.
I'm going to take this down to my house. Just kidding.
This is just so surprisingly
good.
good. Is that because there's so much garlic?
Garlic makes everything good.
I don't know though, it's just good, all of it.